Wherever we go, one of the most important things is looking after our kids. We've got young Alexandra here, and when she's operating in a car, she's got seat belts on, she's in a nice secure atmosphere. It's a different kettle of fish when we're out on the water. So we're going to take young Alexandra out today, and we're going to show her the right way to operate when she's on the water. We're all ready to go? Well, Theo, we've kitted up. The most important person here, Alexandra, we've got to make sure she gets the right life jacket. And we've got a variety of jackets here. Do you know what I've seen sometimes? Actually, you see a lot of people trying to put their kids into life jackets like this. And let's see how we go here with the young lady here. See how it goes. Arms up. Do you know what? People silly enough to put an adult life jacket on a kid. And you know yourself, Theo, what sort of protection is this going to give her if she happens to fall in the water?
No, very little, Tone. I actually get a lot of people coming into my shop and they're saying, oh, my kids grow so quick, I'm going to get one that's going to suit in about 3 years' time. When you consider an average good quality life jacket's around about $60 to $80, you've got to understand that $20 a year on an average of 3 years, that's what it's going to take to get your child to grow into a properly sized and fitted life jacket. $20 a year, do you reckon our kids are worth that?
Oh, I think they might be. We spend $40 on a boat, but I think they might be worth $20.
Yeah, I think so, Tony.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Do you know what the biggest thing here too is? If she happened to fall in the water, the first thing Theo's going to do is grab for her. What's going to happen? Boom, we're gone. So, adult life jackets, you toss that one away. Don't think that's really going to go.
This doesn't have a crutch strap on it.
It certainly doesn't. Now, here's another one. A real little one which you can get. Now this is one of the early ones to get on. Now let's have a look and see how we go on this one. Now that's starting to be a bit of an effort. You know what I reckon there? It's a tad too small, isn't it? It's a tad too small. And I think this gets into another theory too. So you mentioned about mums and dads buying jackets and they think, oh okay, in 12 months time they're going to be too big for them or whatever the case may be, and they try to squeeze them in for another year. You get something like this on the poor child, if they go in it's very uncomfortable and it's going to be messy for them. So unfortunately almost as bad as the larger life jacket, really not going to work for us.
We've got to remember also, Tony, that sometimes when you go out in the middle of winter you're going to be wearing jumpers and jackets on the inside. I've actually seen children strapped into a life jacket where the zip hasn't been able to reach and they've just used the strap. So the jacket's out here held together by a strap on either side just so they can get the jacket around them. Again, it's just not good enough.
Now let's try this one. I reckon we're going to hit the money here. So here we go.
Third time lucky, as they say.
Yeah, I'll get Daddy to put that all up. Now one of the important things to notice here, particularly with all our PFD ones, is the neck protection that the kids get. Very, very vital. It certainly makes sure that their head's upright when they get in the water. And this one's looking pretty good.
It is looking pretty good.
Yeah, here we go. Get that in there. Okay. Now Theo, you mentioned about the crotch strap and we've got one on this particular model. And if you just want to adjust that in there, you're right.
Excuse me, Alexandra.
Very, very key. Theo mentioned before, and we had it with the large one, if Alexandra was to fall into the water, trying to grab hold of them, she's certainly not going to fall out of that.
Can you hang on to your jacket? What do we do when we first fall into the water?
And we hang on to our jackets.
Okay.
We do.
Watch this. When I go to lift her up.
Fantastic. Look,
Nice
there's
and
a perfect
safe.
example. You'll also notice, as Theo said before, there's a bit of room in and around there. It is not fully tight, but it is snug and it is comfortable. And I've got to tell you, how does that feel?
Good.
It does. And what do you do whenever you're on a boat?
Kids should always wear life jackets.
How good was that? Now that we've got the perfect life jacket, we've got to look out for our kids. Come on, let's go.